Hello Cancer, this is Caro. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be your extended series and you have watched the general public video for Cancer yearly 2022 reading before this one. We have explored the hopes, highlight and guidance. If you have clicked this video randomly, please know that there is the part 1 of this video and it is in the public videos. After watching the public yearly Cancer in which we decipher this triangle with the hopes, highlight and guidance, please revisit this one now to see the further developments month by month. Cancer in extended, we are performing a month by month reading. So we will begin from January, February and all the way we will come to December, and we are going to have a general perspective for the year. We will be breaking down this energy now. Of course, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate or actualize for everyone watching. That's why please check your other astrological associations as well if you think those are also working for you. So all the playlist will be there in the channel in 1 year long. So you can also come and check if you want month by month. Now I want to first begin with January. So we will get one tarot card. And then, there is army of decks here that we will be using. So very excited. For the first time, I'm using my little small oracles here now with the yearly readings, and they have blended quite well. Now we will first get one tarot card for January. So this is the mostly Capricorn month, also with a part with Aquarius, but mostly the Capricorn month. So let's find out. So this is actually a month which is opposing your sun. Cancer, what they need to know for January. So we are beginning with the Two of Cups. The relationship axis here is lit. Now, one-on-one connections, Cancer. This can be like a test of loyalty, test of faithfulness with something. Reviewing, evaluating a relationship. We have take care enemies are working against you and them maybe. Or this can be a particular, it's that object of your desire may feel like maybe under a threat, and this can make you angry about with regards to some people maybe. So here there is a bit tension rising. There is a criticism also coming with regards to this. So maybe you will hear the criticism from the other person. You will have a chance to review yourself, review your relationship, review the person. As we have the Hermit again, that analysis actually, right? The Virgo card, we had this inner critic. This is a month though, as this is a Capricorn, it is opposing your sign. So it's like the criticism coming from the other and leading up to someone is behaving stupidly in this. Now, okay, January is a month where you will find yourself like analyzing your relationship here. And again, Hierophant, commitments, right? Loyalty, the bridge card, and with the Sun, also something needs to be like naked in its truth. Now, I think January is a month, it is checking like if something is real there. If something is real there. And even it is like get this threat, or if you had enemy any kind, or enemy here you can also take not in a traditional sense, but something opposing you, okay, opposing you. So what is opposing you? You have a point though, because here in the point it may be hard to deal with a person's also actions here if they are not, you know, behaving in a smart way. Like you got to sort something out and maybe they will create a particular damage. That's fine, maybe your anger rises there, but I would say don't go so much far, because you may be, let's say you have a right in this, but your anger can go in a direction that, and suddenly it's like all the arrows are directed to you. Like it's like you let's say you will be right in this, but you respond in a certain way, suddenly you become a position that's not so right. So here you need to manage something very carefully, I think. Two of Cups telling me though, this is towards something that you love, that you have a particular connection, okay? Again, something may go through this test with this person. You know, sometimes, like let's say you and them, or you or that thing or place or endeavor, you're gonna see like your reflection, okay, like in the other. And if there are some things you need to correct, manage, it's a good time. Also, especially this will all cover the Venus retrograde time, so you can definitely review, re-evaluate things here. We have also stand your ground card. Standing your ground is an empowering confidence, building action to take from time to time. Confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be the victor. Standing your ground actually, to me, again reminds me the Hermit energy. Hermit here just stands on his ground, right? And as he puts a big distance between him or her and the situation, he analyzes very carefully. So this is also like the grounded approach you can take in this, because you may feel like the upheaval there as well. So not to be shaken will be the maybe the number one priority there. So this, as we said, this is something towards you love. And well, some Cancer here, okay, Two of Cups, of course, can be that ideal within us, the ideal we are projecting, or the ideal we are living it. It can be the ideal togetherness, marriage, that simultaneous bonding with a person, that merge, and also the separation and separatedness. So here actually you are going outside of yourself and like witnessing how something is visible from outside, taking necessary precautions by standing your ground. And when you put a distance there with the Hermit energy, you are asked to analyze something here and seeing the other person's point as well in this. So the person you deal with here can also do something opposite than you expect. Actually, within you, the reason of this anger can be like this overflowing of emotions, as this is the Two of Cups, because it is the waters of the cosmic sea. It is the overflow of emotions with the chalices. So here actually, you know, something is like getting in perpetual motion in your life. It is to see something consistent, but actually within itself it is forever changing, right? and it is never the same at any two moments in time. So you are witnessing now that you are that difference you are actually difference you are noticing. Okay, you are seeing those different states of being, that with regards to your object of desire and where you are. There is a big paradox here, can be also addressed like paradox of love. So the guidance was also here inherited with love. So here you recognize, I think, the circumstances, people is making you realize the paradoxical feature of love there. So the paradoxical feature can go like forever. It's paradox, remember. That's why it is telling you to stand your ground there, because this is not something you can force and push, it seems. But there will be some, you just need to develop an understanding towards it. But I think Two of Cups, of course, is a time when love is driving our minds, when love is actually driving our senses. You just need to understand your circumstance with a new perspective, and from that I think you will come from a more creation point of view. Sometimes this is the card of connection for sure, but in the very core nature of things, actually within the feeling of connection comes the simultaneous feeling of aloneness as well, right? Also that recognition of feeling separated from others, like being specialized, being unique. So here actually you're gonna see two things coexisting together there, so that the life, love, or anything you look at in this sense can take a new peak. So actually this is something you can add to your feeling memory. Okay, you can collect this in your memory. Now let's see the February. This can go with anyone you love or have affection for. So what is February is telling for Cancers? Let's see. February say Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me. So Queen of Pentacles, I see you here doing some calculations with regards to like money, transactional, financial part of your life. You are taking notes, you are trying to review maybe your financial situation. This is how you are tending the garden. This is how you keep the home going. So there is a particular attention there. On the background, there is romance in the air, and also a situation in which you need to use your intuition to make the beneficial changes. However, while doing that, please be careful not to take like so extreme risks. There is also here a connection with a younger woman, can represent anyone in your life, family member, a sibling, or partner-wise maybe for some of you. So that even can be a roommate or flatmate, anyone. With this younger person, they will be definitely in the perspective of this situation. I do feel this person more of like willing to approach you, like they are seeing you like busy with something. They are really wondering what will be your like next move towards something. Maybe this is your daughter, okay, again. But maybe you are planning to take a risky behavior towards a situation they are watching out. But as you use your intuition, that of course you will benefit it a lot. So the romance here, maybe again with the Two of Cups energy, with the feeling energy, there is something developing there. If you are in an existing relationship, Well, there can be also, it may be the time you see your relationship from a new perspective as well. And there is a here maybe a person getting your attention, and they are approaching with the Queen of Pentacles. Actually, this is also a bit very nurturing and nourishing energy. But also Queen of Pentacles has is a person who has personal boundaries, and also she has a threshold like to not to cross. So the February actually for you, you may not let someone to, you know, be involved so closer, because from a distance first you wanna observe. It's like the Cancer, you know, indirect approach of things. But towards a person, maybe a younger person in your life or a situation, this can be a time where you also develop a compassion. If you get into some kind of a creative force, which is also nurtured by the romance, intuitive abilities, life can be in that way quite nurtured, and this can be your creative spot as well. There is this cultivated fields you are tapping, we can say. You are tending the garden there. You are also here trying to fulfill a particular desire, trying to attract prosperity in your life. There is something with the rightness or being right here as well. Also to attain an inward balance through situations, because justice here is like a bit screaming out loud to me. Like the hope is still playing somewhere with regards to an aspect of life which requires maybe balance. Of course, Queen of Pentacles loves the opportunity. So here, through the lucky energy, maybe your eyes are on something and you want it to manifest for you or go after it. And this can be a time also when you discover the key to prosperity as well, that getting prepared yourself to that lucky moment, but again, not to take risk, will be very wise thing to do. Now let's move to the next sign. But before that, let me hydrate myself. Okay, so let's now take a look at March with the Wheel of the Year Tarot. So what March here promises? What March promises for Cancer? March. Now we have the Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands. Okay, so and now we look at the symbolism. We have the rose waiting, and she's trying to see what is coming from the horizon. And we have also the roses here. Now you have attained something and you are wondering what will be the next time. Like maybe, is that goal far away? Is that desire of your attention, attraction, is it that? Is it coming soon? There is a particular anticipation arises there. You are keeping romance or the love for something close to your heart. Remember, the roses symbolism is also here, and the roses actually means transformation in the symbolic language. So there are a lot of roses symbolism. Here, I mean, it repeats itself, so this is a pattern. In private readings, this becomes usually more, how to say, effective. But for a general reading, I think this yearly reading will still give a particular perspective to you. We have the fair man, there you go. We have a man here. You are either waiting for or wanna look news from them. Can be a man also, you are romantically involved, but if you are not into love and romance, you think, this can be also like a man who is the center of attention now, like in some endeavor of life. We have great passion now, we have the tulip, oh my god, Cancer, we are building the garden here. Yes, celebration, fun, enjoyment with this person. The March is like okay, it feels like a party, but if they do not arrive, is it gonna create a dissatisfaction? Or there is this brief encounter with someone, the love is like at the peak, the celebration, but then the cup cracks. You see, a particular dissatisfaction maybe arises in the communication. Here we really need to be careful if those passions are sustainable. So with this man, if this is not a love situation, for some of you, you may, for instance, feel very elevated with a person. This person maybe you will be developing, for instance, projects or anything. Like you feel like okay with every level, but then in the first, interaction here, something went missing, and suddenly it's something feels not so much satisfactory. Also with regards to them, maybe not in general life, but maybe the dissatisfaction within us may affect the relationship. That we need to be careful. At this point, why don't we get now here, I'm going to get the wild offering. So we would like to have a card. This is for Cancer. Cancer. Okay. So your card is intention. Okay, Cancer. Now March, okay, intention. Now intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align. It's like also actually your subconscious also needs to align those two. May align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes or universe, spirit, the force, whatever you call it, for me come true. Okay, now here, intention, maybe you feel a dissatisfaction, or the mind and the wish that is maybe not aligning. That's why it creates that dissatisfaction. For you to reach a satisfactory result in this interaction, you need to align the will and the mind. Also, the subconscious programming need to be in the same basket, Cancer. Okay, so if there is a particular failure, dissatisfaction, this feeling, okay, this may be also bringing you to check your intention to see if the will, mind and the subconscious programming is in there. Because here the Princess of Wands is a kind of a it is actually a kind of a launch energy, okay, this launch energy. So it's like that, is it too early for something? Okay, so though there is a try there, but maybe this is not going to happen in the first try, maybe in second try. So we will explore it further, of course, in the other months. But actually with the Page of Wands energy, there is this temptation to start something new, and it's like your inner spirit aspires you, okay, like this is a flame energy. Even that flame, even you like wanna stop it, it wants to reach out, it needs to be channeled in a way. Actually in this situation, besides the intention, Page of Wands is giving you a great quality of strength, that swiftness, that brilliance, okay, agility. like this card is also like a romantic revolution in your life, or how do you want to construct romance, or in general what you feel makes you feel really joyful. Here you want a particular quality, that's why you are dissatisfied, maybe in the other. The qualities which are real, wondrous, but at the same time mysterious maybe. So it is a bit, it wants you to be careful, it wants you to be not to get impulsive, but this is even gonna teach you a great aspect about yourself, about the other, so that you can find a great revelation that I do feel. In the end, it wants you to attune to the eternal nature of things, in a way that we are eternal, and there is no limit to our pursuits, of course. So in order to discover a potential, this is a good month, and to see what is missing and aligning there. Now let's come to April. So what Cancer needs to know in April? What Cancer needs to know in April? So in April we have a Cancerian card, Three of Cups. This is the Mercury in Cancer. Now this is a celebration. I feel some Cancers may witness a birth of a child, maybe in your close proximity, a friend, a sibling, a relative, but someone that you will be, or it's going to be some preparations, there is a birth there. This may create some get-togethers with this person. It may feel festive to you. This is also like maybe putting you back on track with some people. There is a festive energy taking place, but also making you to remember some past time, past memories with people, and you actually want to engage. Okay, you actually want to engage. Beware of the great pride. Maybe some pride is gonna prevent a meeting, that if there will be people in those meetings or in occasion or that get together that you do not want to see, but they will be there. We have some gifts coming on this month. Yes, news of a birth, or a new business opportunity. The birth energy, Three of Cups, celebrating the birth, it can be, or there are a group of people who are trying to offer you maybe a group setting or a friend setting, like a new job you are offered. But there is a particular maybe pride you carry, okay? And you are indecisive about it, allowing your life to rumble aimlessly. Again, dissatisfaction, rumble aimlessly. Now the crack cup and the wheel. March and April, there is, I do feel deep down a bit a disconnect in you, Cancer. But I think these 4 months is like the 2022 is not likely to start for us yet. The Hermit energy, yes, actually in a way is the card of also the spiritual crisis. Actually, anytime we feel that disconnect with something, like we cannot identify or associate ourselves, we don't have to just jump into things. We can definitely take ourselves back from it and tap into that inner light. Remember that. But April is a good month to engage with something that you haven't maybe experienced long time. Actually, the more you realize what really makes the life feel a bit disconnect time to time, this is gonna likely to connect what you really want most and align most energy. I feel within you the sun. Okay, now this is the core aspects ourselves. That core aspect of you wanna come out, wanna maybe feel validated, wanna be honored, wanna be known, wanna be recognized. Okay, so it's likely that and well, this is to me is a time, but from the inner struggle we're gonna find the light. So in a way that, by the way, from 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, this can be also celebration, by the way. That love time, as the 3 of Cups is the stream of love as well, and the actually that, I mean, something can feel sublime, something can feel harmonious. Even to show up there and feel the disconnect will give you some clues about what you really want and, you know, go for. There is a particular creation though. Wouldn't you want to witness it, Cancer? So I think you will be there maybe for someone. It can be, okay? You're gonna feel actually how much you are loved maybe in a place. All these circumstances will make you feel loved, because here also we have the love energy, being in the places, circumstances who knows our worth and where we know that we are loved. Actually, April is like a beautiful time to be alive, if you ask me. There is an open channel for you, and in that open channel, if you discover that open channel in April, there are gifts coming for something you do, or this is gonna cleanse and it is gonna purify. You're gonna find, you can find the containment and the contentment there, and you can actually, through April, if you seek enough, you can find a place, a structure in which to rest a bit. This is going to be one thing, and I feel also there is the children, you are connecting with children. You will be again in a creative spot. It's like actually everything is in a state of fullness, but why to ramble aimlessly? Because there is a sense of you that needs to be fulfilled. Okay, so actually from that crack, okay, it is the light will get in. Okay, we have the sun card there, so it's okay to have those cracks time to time. You're gonna feel also like you are a part of a greater whole there in terms of group, people and associations. This is also one thing I am feeling. Now let's go to the May. What will be the May's energy for Cancer May? Oh, from Queen of Pentacles, now we have found the King of Pentacles. Okay, the guy who is, by the way, I want to get some, okay, we had the wild offering here. For April, I want to pick a card for you. And we have used this one as well. I will use the oracles only one time. For April, which deck we can use? Okay, if Cancers feel indecisive or have that aimless rambling, when they let things out there, what is not, you know, how do they fulfill? You got to have faith. Faith is such a powerful quality that it moves mountains. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to have blind faith in people or situations. Maybe the dissatisfaction that's why, or that aimlessness. And what we have said, you got to tap into your inner reserves, and in love, that there is also, as we have unification, we have also separation, that they go together. And I remember in the first part I told you not everyone is like trustable every time in life. They can serve at some point in your life. This is how you are, not to have blind faith in people or situations. You know, you're gonna be reminded that this is gonna be important. It wants you to use also use the common sense. and discernment, and never give your power to another. Instead, put your faith in yourself and the higher powers. Again, Hermit, Hierophant. Pray with integrity from your still, wise center, and know that your request will be granted. Act as if it has already manifest. That is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. Wow. Wow, just wow, Cancer. I really had the good feelings about April. Like, you're gonna find things in a very, magically real way, I would say. Now, the King of Pentacles for May. Okay, so we have that king, again, the king who again tends the garden. Oops, too much. Oh my god, too much. Okay. With this person, there can be interaction. They have something to offer. They know how the, financial transactional aspect of life going. They may have some advisors. There is an end of a situation, or someone is going out of your life. We have also an older woman. We have you are on the road to success, great good fortune, and also I got two in this: new opportunity, possibility, and path opening up. There you go. What was your hope? What was your hope, Cancer? Okay, this is what I want to do. That's why I read it in that way. But again, if you get this reading in the private reading format, it becomes really interesting to experience. That's why, but I am offering it's private, in private in a limited time until the beginning of 2022, first week of January. So if you consider, don't forget that. And again, new opportunities, possibilities, paths opening up, the opportunities ahead. Now, your hope to find also the justice, finalization of a situation may be, well, if a very old person in your life, okay, if a person is very, very old, like if they come to the natural end of their natural life cycle, this may be also like passing away of a person as well. But this is a natural process, okay? It's a natural process. I don't, the actual death do not come in the readings. In my readings, they don't show up much. But, if a person's naturally, if there is this natural cycle, it may show up as well. That's why I say it as a potential, not as a something exactitude for sure. It may completely also move in a way that end of a situation, maybe with an older woman, maybe this is someone who is trying to keep something away from you, preventing, maybe there is a transactional matter. There is a man there, or maybe the Queen of Pentacles is the older woman. And maybe it's like with the Justice and the Luck card, you are receiving something. And come on, you are on the road to success, okay? There can be also, there are ways here to adding up to the material foundation of your life. But this is, I think, more than the material foundation, because here, what's in your heart you think was not maybe granted to you is likely to come in May. So May is definitely a very important month. Let's give it a protection. And why don't we get a card there? Let's get an angel guidance. Or this is gonna maybe like set you in the journey now. Yes, let's get the Hero's Journey Oracle card. So let's get the Hero's Journey Oracle card for May. So where you will be at in this journey, we wanna know for Cancers. From the Hero's Journey Oracle. So excited with these mini oracles. Divine discernment, step back to find clarity. Okay, now May is also putting you a assessment situation, and this is actually connecting you to again the highlight hermit energy, stepping back, finding clarity. What was that? Stand your ground. Divine discernment is coming. Maybe here something needs to be, yes, discerned in a way that it needs to be evaluated very carefully. There can be also multiple options, multiple circumstances intersecting each other, okay? That's why you may want to take your time. There can be also an offer available to you from this maybe older woman, as reflected here as a King of Pentacles. It's a very exciting month. Now let's go to June. So what Cancer needs to know? June, please. Okay. June, please, for Cancer. Five of Swords. Wow. Now there is a discord there. Okay, there is a discord there. Can be a bit upheaval energy, a disturbance. Let's see. Things are getting really now. It's like you're one of the very important points of 2022. It is making you like to come to be like in again opposition to something, or there is some kind of a battleground energy, viewpoints. Oh, we have a sexual tension with a person, so this may involve love. We have hidden secrets. Oh, Cancer. Someone is trying to come between you and the friend or something you want. Wow. And we have a secret admirer. I get a particular, maybe for some of you, this means love triangle. Maybe some of you, this is three-sidedness, but not necessarily love triangle, but many sides in a situation. Hidden influences, but can be also something very passionately. So you can be maybe with a person, so this can be in secret, but maybe there is another person involved. So here actually you are likely to come across with some circumstances maybe that you actually do not want to find yourself in. But again, the hermit energy there is highlight. When things get complicated or comes to a point where it all gets like things getting intermingled with things, to step back and to assess will be our first option there. Five of Swords energy may also evoke some fears. Something may feel that you know, you need to use the power of your conscience there. Some negative energies of the past may visit, but it is better you to not to get trapped. Okay, the June is like, to me, like a trap, like two people may be trying to trap you into something. I feel a particular manipulation in this one, like there is something dark and it may stuck you. Be careful with regards to that. But it is going to be until a level, and from a level up they will be unable to penetrate you there, because I think you will develop that consciousness there. So a negative energy may get in. It may feel like being trapped, but you don't want to stay in that prison kind of feeling. You got to decipher, I think, things to move forward, like in a labyrinth. There is a way out though. I think it is gonna lead to some kind of a purge, purging inside yourself, the hermit energy, and you got to move into direction of your own heart. But Five of Swords may make the self-interests collapse there with other people. And you may also see some, you know, how to say, it is actually encouraging you to letting go of some fears, as it is actually making you to face maybe with your own karma to move to the next level, and it wants you to replace it with a higher sense of conscience, ethics, respect. I mean, it wants you to review your interactions there with the outer world. There can be careful, please, what you are really internalizing at this time, because you may, in June, the Five of Swords, let's say you have internalized something, let's say some values of an economic, social, or familiar system, which is actually existing outside of yourself, not really feeling belong to you, or you adapt something to yourself without progressing their origin, their relevance. So it may bring you to like your own sense of defeat, that degradation or feeling or dishonor. So be very careful, I will say. If it comes to adapt some values, to gain some values, what value important is the values of your own conscience is important there, and you can internalize these with your own unique experiences on this plane of manifestation. That's why maybe something we have the hidden secrets there as well. Something may feel like a lesson. Let's get very quickly a card. Let's get the spirit animal wisdom there. We will need it. Okay, we need some wisdom there. Cancer, I think you have understood me. Please be careful with that energy. So what Cancers needs to know in terms of a wisdom that they can tap. Higher calling. Here the higher calling in the situation, definitely. Again, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. Again, you need to also, this needs to be something you are valuing but internalizing. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Yes, not with those who are against you. So be your own ally as well. Hold your own hand. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Again, the choices. Got to make the noble, ethical choices. It simply says, don't go against yourself. Hear your inner and higher calling. Okay, Cancer. So again, circumstances, people, situations in June may also teach us that. Now let's move to July. Now in your birthday month, mostly, we have reached the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, just a sec. Now, Eight of Pentacles will make us to, there is really a focus there, by the way. There is a big focus. Okay, Cancer. Now, here we are really giving our attention into something that we try to get expert with it, or we try to find our right place. By putting our talent and skills. We want abundance, prosperous fullness. We want to evoke harmony, wealth in our connections. We are trying to make our needs get fulfilled, also to get into complete health, balance, and there is also a family understanding that like you want to also find your rightful place in a group, in a home setting, feeling tied down, frustrated, problems to be resolved. You are really putting a big effort. Family wishes come true. There you go. And then we have, oh my goodness, again that luck enters in now. Again, wheel. that dissatisfaction, the battle in the end, you actually you see how you seek with the Hermit. Yes, you try to understand the spiritual lessons and also mundane lessons, and you try to find your rightful place in a setting. And every time, maybe in the end it feels like you are consumed. Sometimes maybe you just can't give any meaning to what you go through, but what you go through is actually simply amazing. This is ultimately will put you to a right path. No need to feel tied down, frustrated, but this is if we don't have this feeling, we cannot actually determine the situation that it needs to be resolved. So here a particular feeling, like maybe you try to mend something there, you want to make something better there. The family wish coming true is maybe was a wish like long time, you were, or people in the family, or there are maybe people that you feel family with, not necessarily biological. This is definitely something big time, and you are maybe really putting your commitment, perseverance to make that wish true, or you become a part of it, or you are just one of the people who are working maybe for making sacrifices from your time, energy, but you know the real key to success in July. Talent is very important, your skills are very important. You are learning, you are practicing, growing and blossoming there. It's like to be like an eager student in life, okay? It makes you like feel you are climbing up a great mountain there, and there is awareness actually there, a lot of awareness there. The important thing that is not view from the top, but how you really feel in each step you take in this journey throughout July. So there can be this feeling of frustration, like maybe a bit over exceeding yourself energy. But you know that with the effort there can be some turns in tide. You are really with caution applying your resources into something, your intelligence. If you plant any seeds, you are nurturing it, learning. It's actually a very delicate time, also vulnerable time, like that you ascend to a point. The July is like a very earthly energy there. It's a very earthly energy in which you can also refine your skills at something. You are given opportunity to refine that skills. You are listening for insight, you carefully analyze, you assemble, you just keeping the best there and discarding the rest. So your strength there, actually the effort you put there is very reliable. So it may take place maybe within a family setup, and you are really working towards what you are planted for. Now here I wanted to get somehow an angel answer card for you to this point. Let's get an angel answer card for, and actually I can get also sacred creators cards as well. So unlikely, I think it is unlikely. Look, here it is unlikely that something is missing. It is unlikely that something is actually lacking, Cancer. Here I do feel you're gonna feel very full, like you're gonna reach a particular satisfaction. You just keep the meaning there. You just keep the meaning there. You will feel empowered. You will feel pretty much empowered while doing so. I also want to get from this card Again, animal wisdom for July. See the bigger picture. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. There you go. Again, addressing to Hermit. Okay, if you feel that luck, but I think it's unlikely, and the angels saw, because you are very occupied with something there. If you feel though, okay, these are potential energies, of course, they are not absolutes. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. This hermit attitude will always helps. And maybe Eight of Pentacles is like your detailed look to that bigger picture, like the bigger picture Sagittarius card and the Virgo analysis details. It's like the details in a bigger picture. I think July is one of the most lucrative months for you. Okay, now I want to continue with August. So what we need to know for August. Now we have Knight of Swords. Okay, something may challenging can come towards us. There can be some news, opposition, challenge. Okay, something feels like striking. We have new job or career or a new interest of investment field. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. This is what you have been actually developing in yourself. Heartache over what you no longer have. And we have also things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Now here, if you are in like a change of job or any kind of an endeavor area, you will be challenged by some maybe an obstacle, but you shouldn't give up. The situation within itself carries the transformative effects, the new job and career or that new endeavor. And maybe this is about them losing an old job, or this is now gonna change that maybe area of interest. So it's maybe not gonna be lost. You just won't be in that old space anymore. And maybe in July, by the way, you are trying to get prepared for it. Not maybe the job, but there is going to be change of interest in an existing job, or you're gonna, for instance, change in maybe branches, or you're gonna begin completely something new. So each of you are from very different places, and you are going through different circumstances. So this is not something, of course, you know, available for all of you watching, but absolutely Knight of Swords is also like, it is like encouraging you to change. Like you are also challenging your own mind. You are also there can be also like some situation maybe in the office or in the place you work or with your people you get in touch with daily basis. Like finally you get up, you begin to change this. Success in transformation. There you go, Caterpillar. Come on, Cancer. This is the Secret Creators Oracle deck. And this is going to be, I think, a transitional time in which you will be changing also maybe form and shape in a way that you can also make some changes, I think, in your look or shape in general. So find the power in transformation. But there are also like people, maybe the Knight of Swords is the opposing person. Like you may also like respond to something as well there. Within you carry the transformation after carefully thinking about it, like giving your response. August to me is a bit fiery one. And there is a lot of wisdom in that transformative aspect. Now let's go to September, just a sec. It was really amazing to find this clover here in the cards. September for Cancer. This time let's get first your tea leaves. Spiritual love. We have a stubborn, aggressive person. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Pay attention to your finances. You are developing that deep inner look and spirituality, and by the time of September, you will likely to get a lot of wisdom. A stubborn person maybe is not cooperating. That's why you need a help, or you need a help. Yes, we have the strength. You got to handle this. You try to handle this. You see the ram, the boar, how you try to control this aggressive and stubborn situation or the person here. And what you really drive your strength is that spiritual aspect, that energetical. But it can be also some decision maybe with regards to finances with a person if you have common finances. But maybe this is something you cannot do alone. At some point you may need a help there. Let me get an angel card. So September, if we think that we cannot deal with a particular situation involving a person's angry tendencies or impulsiveness, it is okay to ask help. This is something that you are really trying to deal with. Clear and shield your energy. You got to protect also yourself. That's fine. Shield your energy. You need to maybe put a boundary between you and them. Shielding your energy or using your energy like a shield. You also protecting. This means also protecting your energy from their maybe a toxic way. Okay, like maybe the person is a toxic one. Can be anyone, of course, around you, but you really need to protect yourself towards this person energetically. Well, I wish it's not physically for those who go through difficult situations, but if there is a toxic person, if a person is getting toxic, that you are likely to ask for help, defend yourself. You're gonna find the truth within yourself with the strength card. Actually, this is about seeing the truth of your situation and deciding like what to do. The strength is also reminds us, of course, our deep inner light. With the hermit, again, you carry the sun. Don't forget that. It's also like you will know what to follow there. You got to be strong and courageous, and again we had this do not back down from opposition. Like you try to handle a difficult situation, maybe you cannot see the future from there, but if your heart of hearts is saying right that you got to deal with this, there you're gonna find your really good spot. It's ask internal confidence, but again, if this is something that you cannot alone deal with, definitely ask help and shield your energy. I think this is a very important thing to say, to shield your energy. So you are working through a process there. You are also like questioning some things, and you are engaging. You are simply engaging, and there is an emphasis on your process here. It is both like an offensive and a defensive state of being. I would say this August and September is two interesting months. And why to make a particular changes? Is it like creating a reaction from others? Okay, you really need to know where you are coming from, and internalize that values. You will also stand by, I think, Cancer. I want to get now. Okay, we have only this deck left to use, by the way. We have used all other oracle cards. I will pick a card from it where necessary. Okay, so October, what we need to know. We have the Queen of Swords. Let's get the rest of your cards. November, Five of Wands, and December. Wow, Seven of Cups. A lot of signs, I think, end up with the Seven of Cups energy. Queen of Swords, Five of Wands, Seven of Cups. Now, okay, so the second half of the 2022 is an interesting one. Now, Queen of Swords energy, again, a court card. There is a communication. Like, I see this instruction person or a particular authority figure, a legal person, like mentor person. We have a misunderstanding which is causing an unsuccessful outcome. That's why there is a hard work for you to get in, as you get a good advice from this wise person. Yes, Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords, October, there is the Sword Queen. Okay, Cancer. This person can really be the best person at this time where you can get that advice. And we also have the in need of help energy. It's like there is this someone that you can turn to. Maybe they know the drill, maybe they know the bureaucratic aspect, maybe they know they have some practical or theoretical look to the situation. Whatever they will provide you, it is definitely going to be for the best, I would say. This can be a person that you can turn to. It is gonna make you to, how to say, it's like this person is like controlling some kind of a portal, and from that portal there is going to be this is where you will be like entering, and from that you're gonna witness the transcendence of their wisdom actually. So this person really gonna take you to a height. You are not gonna feel a division in your circumstances, but you will just transcend the division between opposites. So there is a really they're gonna really merge you with a full perspective. I think this is gonna give you like an advantageous state. It may also like help you to communicate with something, communication of something. So for the October and November, actually, let's get this one. Block out distractions and block out distractions. Reach out like what is really working and supporting you at this time. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment. Maybe this is all taking place in a working environment for some of you, or in a similar type of area. Turning off electronics and avoiding things which are distracting you, or anyone like irritable things, because something is really distracting you from what is important. You already know what distractions are, it says, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So it's like this person like providing you like that safe spot where when you get away from this distraction, they are like covering your back there. And this is, I think, preparing you some kind of one-on-one interaction, though Five of Wands is a competitive energy in which you may face with an arrogant, boastful person. You should not cross, it says. Seek out information that will help you. This is what you are getting actually. You see, from Queen of Swords, you will receive that. Here you are, excuse me, there can be parting parting of the ways in either romance or business. Maybe this is a legal person, and maybe your change in new career or job has caused some disrupt in a place or a home family setting, or you are making some changes a partner is not willing maybe. But here there is an open opposition. Okay, let's get one more card. But after that you will be climbing success. Wow, you really need to also, you got to know your legal rights. This is connecting to justice. Do not only live to lucky element, you also need to get prepared for that lucky element. If you need to know a basis for a legal situation, again, that information or anything like technical, bureaucratical, October and September, the need to know about them is coming very strong. Wow. December now, this extreme happiness with Seven of Cups. I'm happy to see the success card. Shrewdness in business, and you are making a new, oh, Cancer, you have just broke the ring, but December, now you find the ring. I mean, you broke the ring, now you find the ring. Just trying to see if this is like a fixation, but maybe some Cancer is going through difficult divorce or a situation like they cannot part ways to start new things. But by the end of December, the new ring, either romantic or business for those who are not into the romance part. But never say never. The most difficult part of a situation is over in December. Wow, this is a clean, fresh breath, which is like gonna make you to climb like a butterfly. Finally coming outside of this barrier, and you have like made it maybe with a person. And again, of course, for some Cancer, their commitments, marriages, things with community, rules, authority figures will be all tested. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. But what about the secrets here? Okay, we had the secrets again, second time, like, okay, hidden secrets can harm you, someone will gossip about all your secrets. Is this like when those secrets are out and we are finally having those burdens out of our life or something, and now we can get to the real thing, officially supported and be there. There is here a nice business opportunity as well. Seven of Cups here is the overexcitement, and actually by December you are realizing the true power of your dreams. And Seven of Cups is actually a minor manifestation card, which is introducing us some new things in our life. You will have several options, and the opportunity you seek is likely to manifest by the end of the month and somewhere here. So here, because this is actually when suddenly something after a tense time like open for you, suddenly it's all there. But their influence even can be overwhelming, as we will finish the most difficult part. There is blessings here. So what you want to actually really concentrate on that. You may want to grab everything, but you got to approach these opportunities with a definite set of priorities. You need to have long-term objectives, sustainability, and the wise choices. And then it's gonna get, I think, official with something. you are in pursuit of, which is nurtured by love. Wow, Cancer. Just wow. But this is really striking. From the broken ring to the ring. I think this is one of the most exciting points. I think everything is likely to happen. All these cards were somewhere, somehow in your reading. They all played out differently if you have felt their energies with me. Amazing reading. Thank you very much, Cancer friends, for tuning in. These readings will be available all year long, so you can come back to check in. Also, you can get a private reading, a yearly reading that I do in this way. In the privates, we have also a supplementary extra oracle special reading for those people who wanna like invest in their year. So let me know if you are interested, because I only offer them until the first week of January. I want to use I want to make the reading ready for the new year. But this one is, yeah, I mean, even still comprehensive. But check your other placements as well if you are also interested with the other astrological associations. I hope this is gonna help you out, and thank you so much for your participation. Take good care, Cancer. Have a wonderful 2022. Bye for now.